welcome back guys, Vision here with Blind Entertainment, bringing you guys another video. Today I'm going to be doing a Power Ranger Super Ninja Steel review for episode 3, Tough Love. I want to apologize for this review being late. I've been busy, so I haven't been able to get this review up earlier, so I want to just apologize quick for that. But if you're a big Power Rangers fan like me and you're excited for this year's 25-year anniversary, hit the subscribe button down below and hit the bell icon. That way you won't be able to miss any more of my Power Rangers Super Ninja Steel reviews or any other Power Rangers content I put out on my channel. I'm a huge Power Rangers fan, so definitely, if you're a big Power Rangers fan, hit the subscribe button down below and hit the bell icon. That way you won't be able to miss any more Power Rangers content I put out on my channel. Now let's begin. So we start this episode off on the Warrior Dome ship, where Madame Odious is making a spell in the disguise of a song and gives it to her monster of the week, this Cyclops kind of monster, to get the Gold Ranger Levi to sing it, and that way he'll be possessed under a spell and then get the Rangers power stars that way. Now I really like this idea and I'm glad that they're using it. I think it's such a smart idea, and I heard you like Madame Odious more as a villain in the most recent years. I think they've been more weak, but I think she's probably one of the best we've had in a long time, next to Rock from Megaforce. But I like her a lot, and I'm glad she's doing what she said and using the Rangers' weaknesses against them, like she said in the first episode. So then we meet back up with the Rangers, who are in the city, and I come across this street performer named Jess, and Levi and her kind of had this little connection right away, and they kind of sing one of his songs, and you know, they just kind of have this little bond / connection right away when they first meet up with each other. So then, at that moment, well, not at that moment, but in the middle of their performance, Kudo bots show up and attack the city and the people. So the Rangers minus Levi go and fight them off, while Levi stays behind to protect Jess. And as they're running, she ends up fighting kinda and killing or destroying one of the Kudo bots that attacks them. Meanwhile, the Rangers finish off the Kudo bots and return and meet back up with Levi, who decides to come back and meet up with Jess later and perform one of her new songs and, you know, hang out with her a bit more to get to know her a little bit more. Then, after the Rangers leave, it is revealed that Jess is actually the monster from the beginning of the show that Odious had tasked to put Levi under their spell with the song that she gave her. Then we get a few scenes of Levi and Jess in the city, and she's kind of making him change his entire look. I think this is in a way to lure him into a state of security with her and make him trust her more. I like this idea because I feel like it's playing off his emotions. Like I said earlier in this review, he likes this girl, so he's willing to change everything about himself just to impress her. I like this idea, and I think it's such a smart idea to use their weaknesses, like I said, to make these monsters have a goal, use their weaknesses against them, lure them into a state of security, and then get their power stars from them once you've earned their trust. I like that. And I think it's a smart move. I hope they continue with this idea throughout the rest of the season. And later, Levi returns to the Rangers base, and this is the scene I really like in the episode. You see the Rangers training in the ninja skills. I really like that. We don't get to see that too often, so when we do get to see it, I really enjoy these scenes. And Levi comes back in his new kind of look, and the Rangers kind of are telling him, like, why are you dressed like that? And their question is his judgment as to why he's willing to change his whole outlook just to impress this girl. And he kind of gets mad at them and says that it's his, kind of decision. She's not the one making him change his look. He's the one doing it. And he had originally invited them to watch them perform later, and after they kind of make fun of him in a way, he gets mad and tells them not to come. And in the midst of this, we get this scene where Preston actually looks at the music and realizes there's something odd about it, and he decides to check it out because he thinks this has something to do with some kind of spell. So then we got Levi and Jess in the city, and they're getting ready to perform their song. And one thing I don't like about this part is that the song that they made, it's like gibberish, and it's not anything you can understand. I wish they had done something where the song actually made sense, because, like, you got these people watching them, and they're like, it's not, they're not even performing, they're just performing gibberish. They should have made it an actual song kind of thing. I get it, it's odious, it's evil, it's gotta be a spell, but come on, could have at least made it somewhat of a song and not some kind of gibberish nonsense, because it just makes no sense. It's silly at this point. So we got Levi singing this song, and Jesse's, even though he keeps thinking that the people don't like it, which they do, and he's just saying maybe we should stop and do something different, and she keeps encouraging him to keep going. And at the same time, we got Preston, who is trying to figure out the spell, and he realizes that it's an evil spell, and at the end of the song, Levi will turn evil, which I really like that it's Preston that figures this stuff out, and they're actually utilizing his magic abilities, and there's an Easter egg in that spell book. When you're looking at, they got a reference to Chip from Mystic Force. If you look closely at Preston's spellbook, you'll notice his name in the spellbook. So just a little tidbit of information I thought any big Ranger fans might want to know. Just that little Easter egg I want to add in there. So the Rangers race off to stop Levi. However, by the time I get there, he has completed the song and he's completely evil. So Preston decides he has an idea. He'll read the magic spell backwards and it'll reverse the spell. However, Levi, now evil, stops them from doing that by taking the sheet music and rips it up. So I really like that idea. Make it a little bit more challenging for the Rangers. I feel like recently, especially in all Ranger episodes, whenever they have to stop an evil Ranger, it's so easy. But this time they actually made it a little bit more difficult. So I really like that kind of move where Levi ripped up the sheet music. I think that was such a good idea to make it a little bit more challenging for the Rangers. So Brody, Calvin, and Haley are forced to fight Levi while Sarah and Preston try to go after and repair the sheet music. And Preston's able to get to the sheet music and repair it using his magic, and then after that he's able to break the spell that was put on Levi and turn him back on the good side of the Rangers after a long fight where he has to battle the Rangers, including Brody, one-on-one. After the Rangers break the spell, Aiden and Brody team up with their attacks and take down the monster, well, her first form, and then Cosmo Royale uses his machine to gigantify her into a giant-sized monster. And the Rangers form their Megazord combination and pretty much easily take her down from that point on. Not much more exciting goes on here. We don't get any kind of new Zords yet or anything like that, which I was hoping for, but, standard kind of Power Ranger stuff. And then, of course, you got Victor and Monty doing their same old stupid jokes. I found this very annoying and stupid, making him give him a scent like a cowboy. I thought that was extremely stupid. This is Power Rangers. This is something we've had before with Bulk and Skull, but this is beyond Bulk and Skull comedy. This is just idiotic and moronic. I'm so ready for the next season to come out already, and hopefully we don't get any kind of characters like this. I am so done with these two. Do something with them. Make them contribute to the actual storytelling. If not, then get rid of them. These are a waste of time. We could have used these two characters to develop the Rangers more if they weren't around. If you take out these two, you get more time with the Rangers, get more character development with them. I think that would have been a lot better to do than having these two idiots just goof off. It's so stupid. I don't even understand how kids enjoy this kind of comedy. It's so idiotic. I don't understand it. But, what are you going to do? I still enjoyed this episode. I thought it was a very strong episode. But overall, I think Power Rangers as a whole this season is off to a good start, and I can't wait to see where it goes with this season moving forward. So yeah, guys, those are my thoughts on this episode of Power Rangers. Again, if you like what you see, hit the subscribe button down below and hit the bell icon. That way you won't be able to miss any of my videos containing any kind of content having to do with Power Rangers. We got some big news last week regarding the Power Rangers franchise, so stay tuned. I'll definitely be doing a video about that, and I'll have my episode 4 review coming out soon. That was a weaker episode, not much happened, so I'll definitely have that one out quicker than I did this one. Again, I apologize for this video being late, but stay tuned. Like I said, I'll definitely have more Power Rangers content coming out soon. This has been Vision with Blind Entertainment, and I will see you next time.